Now I like to use a paint mask here. I use this for my auto body, not auto body, but house painting. And you can see, look at that, our 3M comes up again. What these are, these filters are charcoal inside. The charcoal blocks all of the cyanocyanates of the paint. And I'm not sure I'm saying that right, but put it this way. The crap that you're breathing in when you're spraying is like liquid crazy glue. And what happens is, when the clear is put on your project, it goes on liquid, and it takes about 24 hours to dry, hard, because of the hardener. Now, it can dry on your project very nicely, it can dry on your hands very nicely, or it can dry inside your lungs. That's why you need a good respirator. Because we're not talking about duplicolor, amateur paint. We're talking about the real dangerous stuff. And I'd also like you to know that I went down and, when I got the bill for so much money, the clerk said, "Hey, I'll tell you what, the company doesn't want you to feel so bad about the price." So he reaches down behind the counter and whips this out and says, "We're going to throw that in free. And look, it's over 75% more free." And he goes, yeah, grab your ankles. "Okay, yeah, here, I'll show you." I said, "God, that's customer service. Thanks a lot." But remember, this was the cheap stuff. I don't know the difference between better or worse. For gyro parts, it really doesn't matter. For a big project, we'd use a regular gun. This is a Husky gun. If I was spraying professionally, I'd be using a DeVelvis gun with a sharp cup. That's my thing. This one is a little detail gun. That's how you control the air. And this down here controls how much the nozzle opens, how much product is left in it. This is your air right here. Now, what you can do with this is called a spray tip, right here. Now, I want you to know something, that this gun, and I wish I had a real gun so I could shoot that fucking dog, excuse me, was designed in about 1910 or 12 or something like that. And they never change them. They're like a paper clip. They designed them once and that was it. Now, on these spray tips, you can either spray them this way, which means that the line will be up and down, or you can spray this way, which the line will be this way and this way. But you have to make sure your holes are clean. And this is made of brass, so you do not want to reef on it or anything. Most things are made of brass because their nozzles can be fitted pretty good. And this has a very pain in the ass weight ratio on the back of it. So it's hard for me to load it up. The way I like to shoot it, though, is like this. I put a little bit of reducer in there. I get my air pressure set. I check my pattern on a piece of cardboard or something, and I can adjust the air pressure here. I can adjust my pattern amount here. And all guns have the same thing. It's either you have two nozzles. One controls how much fluid is going to the tip, and the other one controls the pattern, how narrow you want. What I mean by the pattern is it normally shoots out a pattern that looks like a weird looking eggshell here, like this. But if you turn in the knob, you can get the pattern smaller and smaller to where it's just a round dot. Depends on what you need it for. But we're going to use the smaller one. You want to take this and open it up and stir it up really well with your stir sticks. Okay? And when it says 4 parts this to 1 part this to 1 part this, they mean exactly. No playing around. We're talking about professional. So we strain every one of these into different little cups that give us our proportion for whatever. We look at the job, how much we think we're going to need for 3 coats, and then clean up, and that's it. Next video.